guys, welcome back to the another video of Clash Royale. So today we are gonna be discussing about a new variation of the Hog Rider and the delivery deck. So in this deck basically we are having the Musketeer also in the normal version, but since the delivery got huge buff and it's very good in this meta right now, like dealing with the magic archer spams and all, like wall breakers, everything. And also the Night Witch and everything in the beatdown pushes, and especially the Sparky. So really Royal Delivery is the ultimate card which you want to have in your deck in this meta. So let's move into some battles. I actually pushed around 170 plus trophies from this deck. So right now I'm currently 1000 in the world. I'll try to go top 500 in the world today. Let's first level this up, because this is also the meta, and this is also one of the best skins, the Goblin Cage in the game against this thing. Since we are not having the big spell like fireball or anything, we are gonna be relying heavily on the small troops and the Royal Delivery for the defense. So the first I guess the first play you can do is the cycling the bats, or maybe the cycling the log in the tower, so that you can start the game and you can force your opponents to use it. Okay, so yeah, so here he started with the Golemn at the back, and I was having the Hog Rider. I didn't cycle my Hog Rider because I knew that he was having the cage and everything till now. So I was waiting for him to cycle all those counters. Then you can go with the Hog as soon as he goes aggressive. So I waited for the moment, and I was looking for taking the whole tower there. Fortunately, I had the Spear Goblins for the defense, and he didn't NATO them at the early stage possible. So my Spear Goblins took out the Night Witch and its bats. Also, I'm having Royal Delivery on top of that, so I'm gonna just really delivery on top of the Golemmites and the Baby Dragon. Since after the Golem bursted into Golemmite, so my tower is gonna lock down onto the Baby Dragon, and it's gonna take care. Here I cycle the bats. I'm I guess 6 Elixir down right now due to the defense. So I guess I have to sacrifice this tower in the future, because I want to be even on the Elixir also. So here he cycled the Goblin Cage, which was not good. He should have gone with the Golemn directly, because he didn't knew that he had the Elixir advantage, but I knew. So I was patient. I was waiting patiently there. And here I cycled my Earthquake. I was just chipping out his tower with the Earthquake. So here he goes with the Golem. I was trying to push the King Tower there, because his King Tower is also around 1/3 of the HP. I'll say 1/4. I can say 1/4 will be the correct word. So his King Tower was also 1/4, and I forced him to use the Elixir to defend that, because if he would have ignored that, I would have been going with the rapid hawk pushes on the tower, and I would have won the game by 3 crowning him. So yeah, so he was also having the lightning. I didn't knew that he had the lightning. I was thinking that he's having the zap and the tornado or something. So here he used the lighting, and you guys can see that how clutch the Royal Delivery can come in the defense, because the main problem is the Night Witch behind the Golem every time in the Golem deck. So right now the Royal Delivery takes pretty much a very good care of it in the Golem decks, and also the support cards like bombers and all. So Royal Delivery is one of the best cards which you can have in the deck right now. So here he took my tower with the lighting. I was still going on to the King Tower, and here he will cycle the Golem on the right side. So I didn't found any point of going on to the King Tower again. So here I switched the lanes, and I was going to the left tower. It was just a difference of the 400 HP, because he is having 2900 and 2000 HP on the right side. So I decided to go onto the crown towers. In that way I can pressure the opposite lane also, and can't go in the same lane. As a hawk player, as a cycle player, you don't want to go in the same lane, and then you're gonna lose. So he decides to go with the lighting. As I immediately cycled my hawk, because I didn't wanted him to put NATO and everything, like go aggressive. So I pushed with the hog, and I defended with the delivery and the bats. That was a decent defense, but I lost almost 2/3 HP of my tower out of I guess 2500. I was remaining till 1190 here. So this is the final push which I want to make. So he was also not going very aggressive. He knew if he would have gone with the Golem, I would have gone aggressive with my hawks and all. So here I gone with my hog, and he misses the Goblin Cage there, and even if he didn't miss, I had Earthquake on my cycle. So I used the NATO to go direct my Hog Rider to the Goblin Cage, and I defended very good with my crown tower. I mean my bomb tower. So I didn't allow him to get any hits on it, and he knew that the lighting wouldn't do enough damage. So he cycled the Ice Wizard in the pocket to get some one hit and lighting, but Fortunately, my hog reached the tower faster than him, and let's see the game against him. He was using the Giant Skeleton Hog Rider Earthquake variation, which was before the Magic Archer nerf. I guess it was used after also, but with the Firecracker instead of the Magic Archer. And by the way, if you guys didn't know that now the Earthquake and the Log kills the Magic Archer. So if they cycle the Magic Archer at the bridge to snipe your bomb tower, you can just Earthquake and Log the Magic Archer so that it will die and not it will not kill your bomb tower for the defense, and you can have the defense quality defense. So here I knew that he was also playing the Hog Rider, so I didn't wanted to go aggressive, but I had to cycle my bomb tower because I was not having anything good in my cycle, and he was also having the Nado, so it was pretty much a very hard counter to my deck because I was only having the bomb tower as my defense, and he was also having the Earthquake and no spell, and he was also having the 2 counters to my hog, which was the bomb tower and the Nado. So he misses the Nado there, which was not a good thing for him, and my hog got around 3 to 4 hits, which was very good for me. And here I cycle the hogs, I cycle the logs. So at this point I can either choose to go with the hog for the remaining damage, or I can decide to go with the Earthquake. So I was forcing him to cycle the bomb towers earlier so that I can get the Earthquake value with playing the Earthquake on his crown tower and the bomb tower. So he will do that, I guess, quite a few times after this interaction. As I told you guys, that the Earthquake and the Log kills the Magic Archer, so he was also not going on the bridge in the pocket to snipe my bomb tower. So it was very good, and I was also having getting the value from my delivery, since I was delivering his Magic Archer, and delivery is very good against Magic Archers and small troops like Electro Wizard and all. So I again went with the Hog Rider. At this time I did a mistake. I shouldn't have played the Knight to protect with the hits with the Baby Dragon. I should have taken the damage instead, but let it be, since we are also in the lead right now. I guess I mean he was in the lead right now. So since you guys know that you can directly Nado the hog to your king tower, so every time I played my hog, he was ready to do it, and he was also having the bomb tower as a counter. So I was having pretty much very less options to get the damage on the tower. Fortunately, I was getting some chip damage with the skier goblins there, so I was getting quite decent in the game. Like I was on the verge of out-cycling him with the Earthquake and all. So here he misses the bomb tower placement, and my hog was going directly for the king tower, crown tower I mean, but he pulled it away with the Nado, and he had to spend around 4 and 3 7 elixir there to defend my hog, which was not good. Here I didn't knew that I thought that the earthquaking the bomb tower can handle the hog, since the damage of the earthquake is reduced on the buildings, but even now the hog gets 1 hit on the tower. So here I was knowing that playing my hog is useless at this point, because he is always gonna Nado or bomb tower me. So here he predicted the bomb tower placement, which was very good, but I was having bats in my cycle, so that was also very good for the defense, and I decided to outcycle him by earthquaking his crown tower and get the win. So here he gone with everything like Magic Archer and Baby Dragon. He was trying to Nado my knight to my king crown tower, and I knew him what he was planning. So I played the bomb tower at the bridge so that I can snipe his Magic Archer, and here I got the win barely. It was a very close game. So you guys just have to get some initial damage with your Hog Riders, and if your opponent is having the hard counters, then you should outcycle them and their crown tower with the earthquake. So that was it for today. I guess that this deck is very free to play, or only no legendary card is in this deck. The only legendary card is the Log, but you can cycle it for the Barbarian Barrel or the Snowball if you guys want. So this is the triple spell deck. You can also sub in the Musketeer if you don't have the Royal Delivery max. So Musketeer also works very good in this deck and also helps you a lot against the lava and all. So I guess this was the one of the fastest cycle decks in this meta 2.9, which you can use, and also it's very easy. It's not easy to play, it's skillful, because every hog deck takes a kind of a skill. So you have to just keep a track of the cycle, like when you have to go and when not, and just keep a track of your opponent's elixir. Like you don't have to overcome it. If you the moment you are gonna overcome it, then you are gonna lose. So that's the fundamentals of this deck, and let me know down in the comment section which deck you want to see next, so I can complete my GC using that deck, and I'll show you guys how to play that deck also. And that was it for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.